Looking for one tent that can do it all and that is practically guaranteed to stand up to use and abuse season after season? Well, we've got you. Or, I don't know, Big Agnes has got you? Whatever. This is the Big Agnes Crag Lake SL2, a durable 2-person tent designed to be the only tent you need for car camping, backpacking, backyard sleepovers with your 8-year-old niece. You name it. It's also available in a 3-person version if you're looking for a bit more space, by the way. But in either case, this is a tolerably lightweight, tolerably roomy, sustainably produced option for all kinds of outdoor adventures. But let's just get this out of the way right off the bat. The Crag Lake is not an ultralight tent. Big Agnes classifies it as a superlight tent, but that's a stretch in my opinion, because the 2-person weighs in at 4 pounds 4 ounces without the optional footprint, which is very middle of the road. That said, the tent does offer some impressive versatility for those looking for one tent that they can sort of customize for different types of outing. For example, while the tent, fly, poles, stakes, and footprint may weigh in at 4 pounds 7 ounces, you can opt to leave the fly at home on nice days. It's also a completely freestanding tent, so if it's not going to be windy, you can ditch the stakes too. But maybe my favorite lightweight setup option is the fast fly. Just pack the footprint, poles, and fly, and you've got yourself a shelter for 2 pounds 13 ounces. This setup isn't completely sealed up, of course, but if weight savings are more important to you than keeping bugs out, it's an excellent option. But this tent is not just for camping. Take it to the beach to provide a shady spot for the fam. Quickly pitch it to wait out rain on the trail. Set it up in the back of your mom's truck bed when she makes you go tailgating before a sports ball game so you can nap through the rowdiness. Just me? I'm just saying it's a highly versatile piece of gear for not that much weight, as long as you're not an ultralight backpacker. As for space, I wouldn't say it's roomy, but it's adequate. We usually take our ultralight Big Agnes Tiger Wall on backpacking trips. We'll drop a link to that review in the description. And the Crag Lake is definitely more spacious than that one. There's more headroom so we can both sit up. There's plenty of space in the dual vestibules for storing gear. And the actual floor area offers more space to stretch out and stash packs and stuff. And unlike the Tiger Wall, you can actually fit 2 of Big Agnes's sleeping pads side by side. The 20-inch wide ones anyway. Their wider pads won't fit 2 to the 2-person, so you'll have to upgrade to the 3-person Crag Lake if you have those. The roof does get a little narrow near the top, but because it's taller than many of the brand's ultralight tents, it doesn't feel claustrophobic. Plus the whole thing's a bit more domed. As for materials, part of the reason it's not as ultralight as many other tents available from the brand is because it's super durable. The ripstop nylon is 100% recycled and the whole thing is treated with a PFC-free DWR. Plus the seam tape is all solvent-free. No nasty VOCs here. And I can attest to the tent's water repellency because it definitely rained and blew during testing and we stayed nice and dry and cozy through it all. It also features 2 large ceiling pockets and 2 easy access side pockets for stashing quick grab items like headlamps, bathroom kits, maybe nose plugs for when your tent mate gets gassy. You know, the important stuff. It's easy to pitch thanks to color-coded poles and clips on the corners, and since the poles are all attached via a swivel point in the middle, there's far less question about what goes where. It really is terribly easy to set up. One thing I appreciated but would like to see improved upon is the vent on the fly. You can only access it from the outside of the tent, so if you decide you need it closed or open in the middle of the night, it's a bit tricky to adjust from inside the tent. There are quick stash door keepers to easily stuff the tent doors out of the way without finagling with a toggle and latch, and plenty of attachment points inside mean you can hang lights or attach gear lofts, etc. Plus, I love a big mesh roof for warm weather camping. I mean, leave that fly at home and just enjoy the view outside your tent, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the Crag Lake is an impressively durable, highly versatile, and pleasantly sustainable tent, especially at this price. Especially when you consider the wide use case scenarios for this thing. I mean, compare the price of the Crag Lake at $350 to the Nemo Dagger Osmo at $530. Make sure to subscribe because a review of that one might be coming soon. I'm just saying, if you only want to buy one tent for all of your adventures, this could be it. Naturally, we'll drop a link to where you can find it in the description below. And if you liked this video, be sure to check out these other Big Agnes tent reviews. Then don't forget to ring that bell and hit subscribe before you go. You wouldn't want to miss more gear reviews, would you? I don't think so. Then follow Terradrift on Insta, Facebook, and Twitter for more fun adventures, and read about even more of our favorite gear on terradrift.com. Then wander on and sleep well out there. In a tent, if you like.